Nashville, here we come!
After our visit to the National Corvette Museum, it was time to get back on I-65 South for another short hour and 10-minute drive to the Nashville KOA. Once again, Mother Nature gave us a beautiful Western Kentucky fall afternoon for our drive.
If you're coming to the Nashville KOA from the north, beware. You will drive right by the main entrance on the highway before the proper exit to get to the service road that gets you to the main entrance. A short drive down this beautiful tree-lined driveway, you'll find the office to the Nashville KOA, where you'll pull over to the designated parking, go through the quick, efficient check-in process, and even get a golf cart escort to your campsite. Well, friends, we made it here to the Nashville KOA. We're all set up, full hookups here. Every spot in here is a pull-through that we saw anyway, and it is just fantastic. We got real lucky. I think we have the most level site I've ever been on. I go in and I hit the auto level button, nothing's happening, so I broke out my bubble level, and it turns out nothing's happening is because we were spot on level front to back and left to right. So gonna show you here our setup, show you a little bit around the campgrounds. It's beautiful, it's a little breezy today, sorry if you can't hear me so good, but this is really good stuff. Have a look. KOA Nashville has got some beautiful sites here. We are right behind a Gander, it's not Gander Mountain anymore, but whatever Camping World Gander Mountain became. So, you know, if we needed anything for the rig, parts, pieces, what have you, we literally could go right through the gate in that fence. But this is our spot. As I mentioned, where we happened to land was just spot on level. I mean, bubble right in the middle of the level itself. Water, 50 amp hookup. There's also sewer, but I'm not going to hook that up. We just don't, you know, create enough wastewater for me to justify having that thing on the full time, so I'll just go out there and do a dump here before we leave on Sunday morning. But we're set up, got all of our slides out, got a little fire ring over here, picnic table. Not a lot of space between campsites, which is pretty common for KOAs, but it is nice and mild here right now. So we've got the windows open, we've got the door open, just let a little air circulate through. We were having some issues with a little bit of a black water tank smell. So we cleaned everything up real good, flushed the tank again, and sprayed a lot of Lysol and Febreze to get rid of the smell. So this is kind of helping air things out a little bit. I think we got it all good. But that's where we are set. Got our antenna up. We are programming the TVs right now. What's really nice about this campground too is they have a shuttle that runs down to Broadway, which is where all the music and restaurants are in the Bridgestone Arena, which is where we're going to be going tomorrow night to the Nashville Predators hockey game. And it's $20 a person, $10 a person round trip, so $20 for a couple. And on the weekends, Friday and Saturday, it runs clear up to 1:30 in the morning, so 10 a.m. to 1:30, which is perfect. I don't think you could Uber down there for that. Obviously, we don't tow a car or a vehicle, not yet anyway. So transportation for us when we get to where we're going is always very important, and that is super convenient. We figure if we want to do anything other than Broadway, which we're still kind of kicking around exactly what we're going to do, we've got, we can always take the shuttle down to get downtown where most things are located or pretty close to it. We can always walk or Uber from there for a couple, $2-3. Just do a quick pan around here. This is just one little section of the park. This is a pretty big park. There's actually two other RV parks here that are located that direction. So there's lots of options for you if you're coming down here to Nashville. There's also a KOA North Nashville, which is I think it's about 10 or 15 miles north of here. I'm gonna try and get over to it, but just that direction, just on the other side of this park, is the Cumberland River, which is really nice. They do not have any riverside campsites. I'm not even sure if I have access to it there, so I'll probably go into the office and ask first, but yeah, it's beautiful. Leaves are everywhere. Fall is definitely in full swing here in Tennessee for sure. Good morning, everybody. It is bright and sunny. This is nice. A little on the cool side. Brisk? Would you call it brisk?
Brisk.
A little on the brisk side, but it is bright and sunny. So thought we'd take you for a little walking tour of the Nashville KOA Campground Resort. The dog park here, I think. Yeah, that's one of the dog parks. So your dogs can get out here and do a little doggy parkour, I guess.
Parkour! Michael, parkour! Parkour! Extreme! Parkour!
Little amphitheater. From my understanding is, in the summer, they have a Shields and Yarnell tribute team that does a residency here. And there are some beautiful rigs here, folks, let me tell you. Look at that. Wow. One day, we too will have a monstrous diesel pusher like that.
We'll have nothing else.
We'll have absolutely nothing else in our lives, but we'll have a diesel pusher. Worked out quite nicely, but it's...
I have no skin left on my hands because the water is scalding.
Yeah, I think it uses the same technology that they use at Chernobyl for heating. Looks like you got a few more cabins up this way. We are on the, I believe this is the northwest side of the resort here. Folks are from Texas here, according to the license plate, which means they either reside in Texas or they may be full-time nomads that use Texas as a permanent address. A lot of different places that will set that up for folks living the full-time RV lifestyle. So it's kind of cool. Just learned about that on Nomadic Fanatic, Eric. I like watching him.
Yeah.
Good stuff. After our leisurely stroll through the campground, it was time to get back to the motorhome and get ready for some NHL hockey action at the Nashville Predators. Once the game got started, we were only into the first period a few minutes before the gloves came off and the hands started to fly. I even managed to spot a hockey buddy from Indianapolis in the crowd. All right, very, very exciting game. The Predators won 4-1. If we could figure out how to do it, we could stick around in town tomorrow and get a free Frosty because the Predators scored 4 goals. That's a promotion. And what was the other one? It was a free queso at
Welcome to Moe's.
It was at Moe's. All right, Moe's. Unfortunately, we've got to drive straight back tomorrow. I've got a hockey game myself I got to play. We got to kind of boogie home, but kind of let's just wrap this up. This is our second Predators game. Second time here in Nashville, just 2 of us. We're staying in front of the Country Music Hall of Fame, by the way, waiting on our shuttle to come pick us up. But what are your thoughts?
It's a good game. It's fun.
Wow, it's like you brought the viewers right there with us. Looking forward to coming back when it's probably a little warmer. That'll certainly be nice. But tell you what, I'm just gonna do one more turn here because this skyline is just so beautiful here in Nashville. AT&T building. And as I turn around here over my shoulder, you will see the Bridgestone Arena where we just were. That's awesome. All right, so that's it. We are back to the campground. Going to do a little bit of getting ready to go. Just going to disconnect a few things. Great thing was we didn't have to really do a whole lot to get set up. Just water and electric and a sewer. I'm going to pull the sewer in tonight real quick, and we'll be able to boogie out of here first thing in the morning. So we'll see you in the morning. Well, no doubt you've seen this 100 other times on YouTube, so what's one more going to hurt? Here I am getting the sewer, the city water, and the electrical disconnected from the RV. And that's the theme of this trip's been. Mother Nature again provided us with a picture-perfect day for doing outdoor work and traveling. Well, we're all packed up, loaded up, got about half a tank of gas. It's light and we're wearing sunglasses. I tried to do a Blues Brothers callback. Doesn't work in the daylight. Anyway, I think we're ready to go. As we head on out, Nashville was fantastic. If you've never been here before and it's on your list, make it happen. As far as the KOA in Nashville, what do you think? Terrific. Give it 2 thumbs up and 3 paws up. 2 campers up. They do have a long-term stay area here. There are some restrictions on your rig. We found out later all those beautiful motor coaches and trailers we were looking at on Saturday morning, that's where those came from. But over here on the camping side, the overnight side, like I said, just can't say enough good things about it. Super clean, beyond super clean. Almost all the lots are pull through. Just actually, usually it's the other way around. You have more back ends and pull throughs here. Just about all of them are pull through except the ones that kind of line the perimeter of the facility. And just a great place. Great shuttle service here. We took down there, $10 a person round trip downtown and back. So if you're like us and you don't bring a toad with you, you're gonna be fine getting to where you need to go. But other than that, I think it's time to go. So we are back to Central Indiana.
Awesome.